very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for overreacting. A very good evening to you, and welcome once again to Telly Addicts, by far the most entertaining programme on television at the moment. That moment being just after 7 o'clock tonight. I hope you're going to enjoy a little tussle we've got for you. You never know, it might be as close as last week. We have the Woodruffs here. They are in second place in this year's search for the Telly Addict family of 1986. They're 22 points adrift at the moment from the leaders, but they are our current champions. And at this end, we've got Paul. And he claims to be a daredevil and a bit of a stuntman. Claims to do an amazing thing with a BBC sausage roll. He eats it. And then there's Gary. He enjoys watching international chess tournaments. Also likes watching paint dry and grass grow, and clearly doesn't have both his oars in the water. Now there's Betty. And Betty enjoys any shows that contain romance. She once wrote to a dating agency requesting a short partner who liked swimming, enjoyed crowds, and liked to dress formally. They sent her a penguin. And finally, at the far end, yes, the taxi driver, Charlie Woodruff, who last week took 18 Chinese people to Harrow simply because they said to him, "Harrow, taxi driver." And as true Telly Addicts, they can even remember the show where those gags were first broadcast. Up against them, and hopefully giving them a fine run tonight, we've got the Solomons. Starting off with Mitch, who's come all the way from Blackheath. He's a fan of comedy and sports programmes, enjoys playing darts, and would love to turn professional, but feels that he's just not fat enough. Then there's Henry. Henry, well, he likes snooker and soap operas. He enjoys snoozing, reading and doing crosswords. He's now retired. He once worked for Telecom Directory Inquiries, where he enjoyed snoozing, reading and doing crosswords. And then there's Doris, who's mum, and she watches quiz shows and she likes the opera. Such a bad cook, she's trying to buy a non-stick kettle at the moment. And finally, Stuart. He plays ping pong. So, let's get... In case that was all too exciting, let's get on now with the first clip, and the Solomons are looking for a good start, I would suggest. On tonight's show, we've got two of my favourite television programmes. That's the first one. And your first question, what was Jim Hacker's first ministerial position?
Minister or... Minister.
You don't have to whisper.
Minister what?
We'd love to hear what you're saying.
Minister what? Ministerial activities or something like that. Minister.
But you wish you were back playing ping pong now, don't you?
Minister of Ministerial Activities.
Minister of Ministerial Activities. What a load of rubbish.
Silly like that.
Let's have a look. Minister for Administrative Affairs. You're on the right track, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it was something like that, yeah. Who plays Sir Humphrey?
Nigel Hawthorne.
Yep, got a point there. And name Jim Hacker's other civil servant.
No, what's his character name? Bernard, his private secretary. Bernard? Yeah. Bernard. Played by Derek Fowles.
I love the way you're obviously the spokesman at this end. Bernard, you're quite right. 2 out of 3. Good start. Very good start. OK, Woodruffs, what are you going to do this week?
I've just given a piece of my mind to the landlord of the Georgian Dragon, the miserable, mean, boring, petty-minded twit. I've also given another piece of the same mind to that miserable cow, Mrs. Blythe Erpingham. I'm a master of giving people pieces of my mind. There's hardly any of my mind left to give. All right, Tom, don't worry. McBlain will present no problems. Sorry, Tom. Don't worry. Ah, McBlain, there you are. McBlain, there's something I want to say to you. The salmon mousse was absolutely superb yesterday, thank you very much.
Hang slick, you wee scrapper.
Yes. But man cannot live by salmon mousse alone, McLean.
Lift your clunge.
Yes, that is maybe.
Not often a BBC chef gets on the screen, but... So, who was Reggie Perrin's boss?
CJ.
You thought it was going to be more tricky than that, didn't you? CJ, OK. Your second one. Can you remember CJ's catchphrase?
I never got where
I never got where I am today without looking like Noel Edmonds.
That's it, the winner's the Solomons. We don't have to go any further with this. Was that your answer?
I never got where I got today without
And whatever.
You're in trouble. This better be word perfect. I didn't get where I am today. Are we accepting that? No. No, you see? He just gave a thumbs down. Are you serious? Definitely. Not allowed. Not na 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 na. What was the name of what was the name of Reggie Perrin's secretary?
Joan.
Joan? Joan, you're quite right. It's 2-all. 2-all. OK, for the next television clip for the Woodruffs, we're going to go all extraterrestrial. Oh, can you name the series?
Space 1999.
Space 1999. What, give or take a year?
Yeah.
Right, quite right. Where are they?
Got the moon in it. The moon. No, yeah, the moon. It's in... Yeah, the moon. The moon. It was in a... They used it as a spaceship, didn't they?
Yeah.
To get away from Earth.
Yeah.
They made the moon into a spaceship.
You know, listen to me.
Is that an answer?
Yeah.
They made the moon into a spaceship. Let's have a look. On the moon? It would have done just to say on the moon. And? What kind of mission had Barbara Bain and Martin Landau been on before?
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible? You're quite right. Yeah, very good. OK, Solomons, you might find this one a little difficult to fathom out.
Skipper. That sun's moving off its flank.
I guess they got the message.
Jet bandits on radar, approaching fast.
Could be bombers. Crash dive.
Clear the bridge. Secure all hatches.
All green, sir.
Dive, dive, dive.
Done for dangerous diving after that. What's the series?
Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. You're quite right. Word perfect. And? Name the submarine.
Seaview.
Named after the guest house in Brighton. What a stupid name for a submarine, isn't it? Seaview. And who did Richard Basehart play?
Yeah. Admiral Nelson.
Admiral Nelson. Obviously got your speciality there. That's pretty good. 5-all. 5 to the Woodruffs. 5 to the Solomons. So this one is not the prop bag, is it? So this is obviously going to be quite an interesting one. Famous person off the telly, or a character for that matter. And these are tap shoes. Tap shoes.
No, it's... What's his name? What's his name? I can't think of his name.
The comedian?
The comedian plays a trumpet.
The comedian who plays the trumpet?
Roy Castle.
Roy Castle. No.
A cuddly toy?
Teddy bear.
Wayne Sleep.
Wayne Sleep.
He's bigger than Wayne Sleep. Wayne Sleep, is that the... Yeah, Wayne... Yeah, Wayne Sleep.
Yeah, Wayne Sleep.
Wayne Sleep.
Nope. Down to 1 point now, a large playing card. Think about the 3 items you got here. Tap shoes, a cuddly toy, and a large playing card.
Bruce Forsyth.
Correct. Well done. Well done. 1 point for that. So this could be quite decisive, actually. And we will start with your first prop. Here we have a pretty little clock. Famous clock.
I suppose the time's got a bit of
What, the time? Would we give a clue like the time?
Alistair
Alistair Bennett, yeah.
Sir Alistair,
Sir.
now, if you don't mind. No, just...
It is an illusion, isn't it?
So,
Sorry.
a very nice mixed grill for you there, sir.
Breakfast television,
A nice plate of bacon, Scott. Yeah. Very good. Very good. That was very well done. Selena Scott, we even had some nice green wellies with her stockings in and whatever because of her documentary there. Well done. It was Selena Scott. Very good. 7-6. Opened up a 1-point lead. OK, stand by. Here it comes. Noel's all-time favourite TV clip.
Now, look, you can't possibly take all those carrots. Look, they're far too full. Let me take some of them out. Look at this. Where are you going? To France. How wonderful. Oh, of course, I remember. Madame Sandrine, you know, asked him. The French farmer's wife. And all these carrots are for her? And she gives you French carrots to bring home. Now, this lot are going in your potting shed, Muffin, until you come home. That's right. Oh, look, what is this nice little sailor hat and collar doing? Of course, they're for the boat, you see. He's crossing the channel. Yes, come along. Let's put it on. Oh, what a nice little hat. 2 little holes for the ears, and now the sailor collar. That's right, Muffin. Perfect for the journey, isn't it? Look at that.
Oh, it's finished. There's no more. Oh, so what sort of animal was the puppet?
The mule. Yeah.
A mule? Yeah. You're right. I thought it was a Mustang, because it must hang on those strings. Oh, dear. Who removed his carrots? No, don't say the vet, please.
Can't think of a name.
Mary?
No. Janet.
Millicent Martin, she'll love you for that. No idea?
No, I forgot.
Oh, famous name, Annette Mills.
Yeah.
Annette Mills it was. And Muffin was a mule. What was parsley?
Parsley was, He was a dog, wasn't he? Nah. No, it was, the herbs.
Oh, they know in the audience. Shh, oh, don't. Have to hurry you.
We'll go for a dog.
A dog. No, it was a lion. Parsley was a lion. Ooh, that could prove quite vital. We're staying with the vintage television. Another vintage clip coming up. Solomon's eyeballs round this, please.
There we have Butch Bear. And that vivacious Vera Vixen. Next to her is Basil Bloodhound. And that glamorous star of stage, screen and television, Debbie Duckling. Now, let's see what they think of the first tune.
You know the music started before he put the arm on the record. Anyway, here you go. Who are the...
Pinky and Perky.
Pinky and Perky. Let's have a look. Yes, Pinky and Perky. You're quite right, guys. What show were they sending up?
Jukebox Jury.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jukebox Jury.
See? Yes, you're right. And how could you tell the difference between... No, come on, now, please. Please, but it's a little early in the evening for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
One had a hat on and the other didn't. A little cap.
Which one?
Oh.
Ah.
Let's have a look. One wore a beret, you're quite right. I think it was Perky, but I'm not sure. Good scoring. It's 9 now to the Solomons, 8 to the Woodruffs. Solomons in the lead. That is another great round for you, if you're keen on the Radio Times. There's 3 points on offer. We're going to show you, first of all, from the programme page, a couple of the cast names. I'm not saying that the programme was all about these two people, but they certainly were part of the action in this week from the Radio Times. Moira Manning and Peter Byrne.
Yes, Dixon O'Doc.
Yes, Dixon O'Doc Green.
Dixon O'Doc Green, you think. The picture will change in a moment, and it will tell you a little bit more from... Yes, very good. Very, very good. Oh, Charlie, you might well pull a face. That could be totally crucial. 3 full points to the Sullivans. Here's your Radio Times cover. Woodruffs, John Slater, Paul Angelis. There were 2 of the cast of which programme?
Softly, softly.
Softly, softly, you think? It'll change in a moment. We'll have a little bit of the storyline that the producer put in the Radio Times. Newtown is based on Kirby.
No, Z-Cars.
Yeah, Z-Cars.
You think it's Z-Cars?
Yeah,
There's the Dissolve. We have the front page of the Radio Times, as it was all those years ago. And you're right, Z-Cars. 2 points. So, 10 to the Woodruffs, 12 to the Sullivans. OK, we've got a TV clip that's all about medical matters now. Got a very red nose as well. So, what's the series?
Never seen it, but she looks familiar.
Never seen it.
I think it's Casualty.
Oh, then.
Casualty.
Casualty.
So, look, Casualty, you're right.
Is it guess?
Cool, you're Gary's in a trance here.
Yeah.
Name the hospital.
No idea. St Thomas's. No.
It's got to be Saint something. They always are, aren't
St Thomas's.
St Thomas's? No, this one's not a saint.
You said it was Saint.
No, I was just helping. And who is the casualty ward's Polish porter?
Lech Wałęsa. No, I haven't got a clue.
Hens. He's German, isn't he?
Don't know.
Hens.
No, we don't know.
All right, let's have a look. Cuba.
That's in South America.
Don't know. I've never seen it myself. Yes. Well, that was only 1 point there, so... oh, dear. Sullivans have got a really good chance now with their drama of taking a major lead.
I don't think you can cope with my problem. I think it'll involve quite a bit of legwork.
Oh, except for going home, I never leave this desk. For that sort of work, I hire other people. Gumshoes with feet. But I direct operations from here. I ought to mention, my father started the City Investigation Bureau when he was demobbed. As the name implies, we do mainly city-style investigations, office embezzlement, theft, employers' references, insurance claims, that sort of thing. Compared to the popular image of private eyes, I'm afraid it's rather dull stuff.
I might liven things up a bit.
What's your problem?
Robbery. Murder.
Wonderful.
One happy man. So, what's the series?
Call me Mister.
Call me Mister. Certainly. And? Why is it called that?
Because he got a title, to Sir, and he just wanted to be known as Mister.
When his father was murdered.
That's right.
His father was murdered, and he saw him murdered, and his father was titled, and he took the title.
Don't tell the whole story.
Very interesting, that. Yes, Jack Bartholomew is really a baronet. I think we could take that. Yes, that's quite happy. We'll take that one. And name another TV detective in a wheelchair.
Ironside.
Yes, you're quite right. Ironside, very good. 11 to the Woodruffs. It's now 15 to the Sullivans. Well, what do you like on your music now? You've got a good lead, 4 points. And another couple of points available here. This is a video...
Careless Whisper, George Michael.
Fine, well, let's see if you're right. George Michael and Careless Whisper. And Careless Whisper is getting tense over this side now. They are second in this season. The Woodruffs are second at the moment.
On his bed.
Sure.
You Can't Hurry Love, Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, You Can't Hurry Love. Here it comes. Just before our final stills round, it's 13 to the Woodruffs, 4 ahead of the Solomons with 17. Now, in some respects, you've got a problem, because you now have a decision to make. You can try and extend the lead quite noticeably by going for a hard question for 3 points, or play safe for 1, or go down the middle for 2.
2, please, now.
You're going to go down the middle for 2, OK? So...
Ray Allen and Lord Charles.
Ray Allen and Lord Charles, you're quite right. 2 points. Lead is 6. 3, you've got to go for 3, yes. 3.
Compo, Clegg and Froggy.
Compo, Clegg...
Foggy.
Foggy. Clegg, Compo... I thought you said Froggy for a moment there.
No,
No, you didn't. No. All right, that is 3. So it's narrowed a bit.
2 again, please.
2, you're going down the middle, and...
Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
Yogi Bear and Boo Boo! You're quite right. OK, 3 again. Yes, you've got to keep the pressure on them. Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Harriet. What's the first name? No, it's Robert Hardy. No. Christopher Timothy.
Quickly.
Okay.
Christopher Timothy, you said?
Robert Hardy.
Robert Hardy and...
No, I don't know.
No,
Mrs.
let's have a look.
Harriet.
Carol, Drinkwater was what you should have had. You get nothing for that, so the gap remains now at 4.
2, please.
2, you're going for 2 again.
Richard Marner and Sam Kelly.
Say that again, sorry.
Richard Marner and Sam Kelly.
Richard Marner and Sam Kelly. Very good. You are right from Allo. That is good scoring. 3 again. Can the Woodruffs do anything about this 3?
Pete Bill, Kathy Bill and Ian Bill.
Right, there's the answer. Kathy, Pete and Ian Beale. Yes, you get 3 for that. Right, Solomon. 2. 2's 4 points in it at the moment. 2.
Peter Davidson.
Peter Davidson and Timothy West.
Timothy West and Peter Davidson. Very good. Yes, for very peculiar practice. 3 again. You've got to keep trying to close the gap. 3.
Come on. Paul Ryman, Martin and Anne. Do you want their surnames?
Paul Ryman, Martin and Anne. Martin, Anne and Paul. That's all right. Yes, you'll get 3 points for that. Certainly. 3 points is the difference. 2. The Solomons are playing it straight down the middle. 2. 2 and the gap is 3.
Sybil Shepherd. Sybil Shepherd. What's his name? Davidson.
No. Must keep you going. Are you going to tell me? Sybil Shepherd. No?
David Brown.
David Brown and Sybil Shepherd. No, Bruce Willis. Moonlighting. OK, the gap is 3.
Yeah, go on.
You've got to have the 3. Woodruffs going for 3. What will it be?
Go on. It's Nigel. Do you know the one that's Nigel? Who do you think of her? Tony Brett and Nigel.
The gap is 3. Come on.
Just think. Jimmy Allen's wife.
Jimmy Allen's wife. And
I must ask you for the answer.
Nigel Havers. Nigel Havers, Tony Britton.
Tony Britton.
Annette Furman. Is it Furman?
You might not know it now, but you won't forget it in a second.
Annette Furman.
Annette Feldman? No, Dinah Sheridan is her name. And unfortunately, that has beaten us. It means the Solomons are this week's winners by a clear 3. Very close. Exciting stuff. You could hear a pin drop here, and I wonder how well you did at home, because there were some jolly hard ones there. Commiserations to the Woodruffs.
22.
You got 22. So where does that put you?
Same points.
It does.
What are points, mate?
Very good indeed. They are not wrong. That means with the Woodards, you are now equal top. So that could be a most amazing way for us to finish the series. Thank you for pointing that out. So are you upset?
No, they're very good.
No,
You lost the game, but you got a tie on the series so far, which is no bad thing. Solomon's, well done. See you next week. And I hope you'll join us 7 o'clock next Tuesday when we'll meet some more Telly Addicts. Good night.